Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Bahashem Rakha Kodash. My name is Yakaba from Playing Tables Camp in Philly. Now, if you don't know Edward Snowden, he used to work for, I believe, a contractor for the CIA or NSA, I forget which one. Video clips want to show. He may mention it, or you're going to go look it up. But he released some documents or files, information about a spying program that he had here in America. And that exemplifies the power that Esau Edom has and will show in the future. All right. And it's not for your benefit. All right. It's for
this
to keep
is the construct. It's our loading program.
American citizens
load anything from
under control. All right. And this is how he keeps the other nations under control, by having information on them.
Anything.
All right. The word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God, and through Esau Edom's technology, this is how he presents himself to be like the Most High. I sit in the seat of the power, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not the power.
How do you define real?
In the midst of the seas, because Esau has ships
what you can smell,
in the actual seas, and he has telescopes and eyes in the air and in space. All right, orbiting the earth.
Is the world that you know.
All right.
The world as it was at the end of the 20th century.
Thou art a man and not the power, though thou set thy heart as the heart of the power, because Esau Edom has technology where he can see a lot of things. He can't see everything, but he can see a great deal. Everything that we do and say
as it exists today,
that's picked up by a microphone or an electrical signal, is recorded. All right. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
To the desert.
All right.
Of the real.
Because you know what you type in, the computer.
What is the matrix?
Or say on your phone, it's supposed to be between you and the other
The matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built
on the other side
to keep us under control.
But Esau Edom,
change a human being
he records
into this.
What goes through the two-way communication, the signal.
I didn't say.
And if the company doesn't voluntarily give it up, the government can just ask and get the information. All right. And a lot of these companies are really fronts for the government, such as Facebook, Google. We believe that those are fronts, and you can do the research, to confirm those accusations. But there is information out there. Like I believe the former head CEO of Google, I believe we used to work for the NSA. One of those CEOs. You can look that up. All right, to keep closed, but yet they open it, and they download it, and then when they're ready to analyze it, they can open it. The information that's supposed to be private between yourself and the other a company or person on the other end. All right. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Tyrus, okay, is Esau Edom represented here. All right, because the ancient Tyrus, they weren't wiser than Daniel. All right, they were Canaanites. So behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic thou hast increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. All right. So information and oil is how Esau makes his money. Esau, Edom, information and oil in those seaports. All right, this goes hand in hand with the oil. And the Lord Yahushua is eventually going to destroy Esau, Edom. Okay, Tyrus. All right, for all their wickedness and all their evil, because their riches are gotten by deceit and by murder. All right. Now I'm gonna play this. Read this last scripture, and then the video is gonna start. It's Ecclesiastes 8:9. All this have I seen and applied my heart unto every work that is done under the sun. There is a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. All right. And I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of the holy, and they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This is also vanity, because eventually Esau, Edom is going to be destroyed. So it was already prophesied that Esau, Edom is going to rule for a moment, and then the chariots of Israel are going to come along with Yahushua and destroy Great Babylon and put the rest of the Edomites that survive, Esau, Edom, and any other nations, into slavery, and then the kingdom is going to be established simultaneously. All right, because the kingdom is the Israelites, the elect of Israel, and then the rest of the Israelites. All right. So Esau's riches, his wisdom, he got that by ruling over another man. All right. But that's to his own hurt. That's to his destruction. All right. Because the very technology and riches that he has is going to be used to destroy him. All right. So let's check out the wisdom of Esau, Edom, Tyrus.
Possible if we didn't know what was going on.
Related question. What today can the government do to your phone and your laptop, the phone and laptop of any American? What's the extent of the government's reach if they're determined to reach into your life?
We could talk about this question for hours, Brian, but we don't have time, so I'll try to summarize. Hacking has increasingly become what governments consider a legitimate investigative tool. They use the same methods and techniques as criminal hackers. And what this means is they will try to remotely take over your device. Once they do this, by detecting a vulnerability in the software that your device runs, such as Apple's iOS or Microsoft Windows, they can craft a special kind of attack code called an exploit. They then launch this exploit at the vulnerability on your device, which allows them to take total control of that device. Anything you can do on that device, the attacker, in this case the government, can do. They can read your email, they can collect every document, they can look at your contact book, they can turn the location services on, they can see anything that is on that phone instantly and send it back home to the mothership. They can do the same with laptops. The other prong that we forget so frequently is that in many cases they don't need to hack our devices. They can simply ask Google for a copy of our email box, because Google saves a copy of that. Everything that you ever typed into that search box, Google has a copy of. Every private message that you've sent on Facebook, every link that you've clicked, everything that you've liked, they keep a permanent record of. And all of these things are available not just to these companies, but to our governments, as they are increasingly deputized as sort of miniature arms of government.
What about enabling your microphone camera?
If you can do it, they can do it. It is trivial to remotely turn on your microphone or to activate your camera, so long as you have systems-level access. If you had hacked someone's device remotely, anything they can do, you can do. They can look up your nose, right? They can record what's in the room. The screen may be off as it's sitting on your desk, but the device is talking all of the time. The question we have to ask is, who is it talking to? Even if your phone is not hacked, right now, you look at it, it's just sitting there on the charger. It is talking tens or hundreds or thousands of times a minute to any number of different companies who have apps installed on your phone. It looks like it's off, it looks like it's just sitting there, but it is constantly chattering. And unfortunately, like pollution, we have not created the tools that are necessary for ordinary people to be able to see this activity. And it is the invisibility of it that makes it so popular and common and attractive for these companies. Because if you do not realize they're collecting this data from you, this very private and personal data, there's no way you're going to object to it.